Ladies and gentlemen, we're here.
I'm part of the Kliq, isn't everybody?
Yes! 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 I got an idea, yeah. Beat up John Cena!
Give me a hell yeah!
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
Too sweet! This is where the power lies!
I am the man.
If you can survive!
It's showtime, folks!
The following episode is scheduled for one fall, and it is for your listening pleasure. This is In The Kliq.
What's up, everybody? Baby Huey here, back at it for a very special episode of In The Kliq. And I cannot wait for the 2-hour season finale of WWE's Most Wanted Treasures this Sunday, June 20th at 8 p.m. on A&E. And joining me to talk all about it is WWE superstar Charlotte Flair. How's it going, Charlotte?
Good. Thanks for having me.
Yes, thank you so much for making the time to talk to me today. So let's jump right into it. WWE's Most Wanted Treasures. I love the show and the premise. We see Stephanie McMahon and Triple H as like hosts of the show, and in each week, they've been asking WWE superstars and legends to investigate and travel across the country to hunt down and get back a wide variety of rare and special WWE collectibles. So for this season finale this Sunday, what are you and your father, Rick, on the hunt for this coming episode?
We are looking for his 92 Royal Rumble butterfly robe.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And a pair of boots, but I could not tell you the year.
Oh, okay. That's awesome.
That sounds terrible. Yeah. So we are looking for that robe, and I guess a lot of people would consider it's one of his most iconic pieces. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm still mind blown by how much goes into people looking for these pieces and the time, the effort, the money, and the circle of collectors. It's crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. So, yeah, the 92 Rumble. So for anyone who doesn't know, that was the year your dad won the Royal Rumble from the number 3 spot, became WWE champion, and arguably the greatest Royal Rumble of all time. So looking forward just to see you guys on the hunt for that. But what I really love about this show is just it shows how valuable someone's ring gear or items from their gimmick can be to help describe a moment in WWE's history and that particular wrestler's legacy. So for yourself, have you thought ahead like that and have been saving gear from your own matches in your career so far, just maybe to potentially be on display in the future?
Yeah, it's really hard when you're in it.
Yeah.
To look out, to think outside the box and go, oh, wow, people really want this one day.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have a pretty big collection of robes now, but I feel like I'm just like my dad. I want a new robe for every pay-per-view. And now I'm like, Dad, could you pass something down that was a little cheaper for me to be like, but now, like my last 2 robes, I stopped putting the feathers on the sleeves to make it a little different. So now I'm like, well, now I can't wear any of my robes that have feathers. So now I need even more robes.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But if I had to guess, I think the very first robe I ever wore, the blue one at WrestleMania 32 in Texas, just because that robe was made from pieces of my dad's retirement robe, actual pieces.
Okay.
So I'm assuming that probably would be the most important.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. You've had
with it anytime soon.
I know. I'm just thinking, like, if they were to make a Charlotte Flair display right now, what moments from your career? I mean, I'm thinking, when you and Becky and Ronda main evented WrestleMania a couple years ago, your first Hell in a Cell match was Sasha Banks. So I'm trying to think, is there anything else from your career that you maybe would want on this display?
Yeah, I guess that robe, because I've only worn that robe a couple times from WrestleMania 35. I know someone has asked if they could buy the boots from then, and I'm like, no.
Oh, wow.
Just because I don't know, like, my dad doesn't have a lot of pieces of his past, and not that I would want it. I mean, I do want it if he wants to give it to me, but I want to have that option of whether, I want to give it away or not.
Yeah.
Like, my dad, not that he was just unlucky with a lot of his stuff. So I've been very careful about keeping a hold of mine.
That's great. No, that's awesome. I really respect it. I think, especially in today's world, it's really important to hold on to that stuff. And yeah, you never know when down the road you might need to use it for something. But, last couple questions here. I know it's a busy day for you. So WWE is going back on the road next month. I would love to hear just your thoughts on that. And also just looking ahead to this Sunday, Hell in a Cell, you're challenging Rhea Ripley for the Raw Women's Championship. So please just kind of a little preview of that match and then looking ahead to going back on the road.
So I'm so excited to go back on the road. Like, the biggest part of what we do is the fans, right? And being able to control the emotions of thousands in an arena and missing that adrenaline. But on the flip side, having this, time without the fans and the COVID era and this Thunderdome, really digging deep and taking the opportunity to learn more about performing and what that's like and not depending on the audience. I've taken that and, I know that I'll be that much better of a performer once we do go on the road. And I just can't wait to be in front of the fans. Yeah. I love it. Like, you can't even explain the feeling.
Yeah, absolutely. And then just looking ahead to this Sunday, Rhea Ripley challenging her at Hell in a Cell. I know you beat her last year at WrestleMania. So how important it is for you to get another win this coming weekend? I
think that most importantly, I want to have the match of the night with her. So there you go. We're going to steal the show.
Awesome. I look forward to that, Charlotte. Listen, I know it's a busy day for you. I just want to thank you so much for making the time. I encourage everyone to check out WWE's Most Wanted Treasures this Sunday at 8 p.m. This 2-hour season finale on A&E. Good luck this weekend. And I'm going to try to get out to SummerSlam this year. So hopefully we can do this again in person. So thank you.
Yes, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Charlotte. There you have it. Thank you again to WWE superstar Charlotte Flair for being on the show. Watch the 2-hour season finale of WWE's Most Wanted Treasures this Sunday, June 20th at 8 p.m. on A&E. And if you missed it because you watched WWE's Hell in a Cell first, set your DVRs or watch it on demand. Make sure to follow Charlotte Flair on Facebook at Charlotte with Flair, Twitter at Miss Charlotte WWE, and Instagram at Charlotte WWE. Catch all the action for WWE's Hell in a Cell also this Sunday, June 20th, with the kickoff show beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, followed by the main show starting at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, streaming live on Peacock here in the U.S. and the WWE Network everywhere else. Go to WWE.com for more info on how you can sign up. You can also watch Charlotte Flair on Monday Night Raw at 8 p.m. on the USA Network. Make sure to follow WWE on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube for all the latest updates and more match announcements. All right, Kliqsters, let's go home now. Remember to subscribe to In The Kliq on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts. We're also on a ton of other major podcast platforms. Help the show out by rating, reviewing, leave a comment, and share the podcast. Also, subscribe to In The Kliq's YouTube page. Watch the videos, including my 2 video interviews with SmackDown Women's Champion Bianca Belair and WWE superstar Drew McIntyre. Make sure to hit the like button and leave a comment there as well. Both were promoting this year's SummerSlam, which will take place on Saturday, August 21st, live from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Tickets are on sale now through Ticketmaster.com. Also, please follow In The Kliq on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Just search for @InTheKliq. Email us at inthekliq@gmail.com. Once again, thank you for tuning in and for all the support. And that's the bottom line because Huey said so.